All right, Shalom Israel. This is the brother Awarba, representing Great Millstone, Dallas, coming back to you again with another lesson. Before I get started, I will say, call halal, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect that's out here doing this work in truth and sincerity across the four corners of the planet Earth, helping to elect the house of David so that we can usher in the kingdom of heaven as we know according to the scriptures. Okay, shalom to you sincere Aquathium that are out there listening as well, that are subscribed to my channel and that constantly tune in. All right, so as you may have known, or if you've been paying attention, there's been a lot of slander and a lot of talk and a lot of uprising and things happening through the through on media and all over regarding the Hebrew Israelites. Okay, specifically as they like to target and say the black Hebrew Israelites. Okay, so the enemy likes to paint a picture of us that is not true in any shape, form, or fashion. And the self-proclaimed white man has actually made it, who is known as the biblical Edomite, okay, according to the scriptures, is continuously done these things throughout, different ages of time, okay? So as the scriptures have said, there's nothing new under the sun. He's been a liar since the beginning. It comes out and he's a liar fresh out of the womb, okay? And so if you've noticed, there's been a lot of slander, okay, within the media, within the news, all over the place, okay, demonizing, the Israelites to make us out to be something that we are not, okay. And so I kind of wanted to highlight some things and kind of go through that and bring out some edification according to the scriptures today, okay. And so this precept that I have right here before me, the place that I'm going to start, is going to deal primarily with slander, man. Our forefathers have dealt with it, just as we do, and the persecution must come, as it is written, and as it's prophesied that it was going to take place. And as we near the end and Jacob's trouble is coming upon us, we are to expect these things to happen, okay? But do not fret, brothers, because we already know what time it is. Okay, we got the blueprint. All right. So without further ado, I'm going to bring out some precepts against this liar. Okay. So this is the book of Psalms, chapter 35. And I'm going to start at verse 19. Okay. And it says, "Let not them that are mine enemies wrongfully rejoice over me. Neither let them wink with the eye that hate me without a cause." All right. And so, as the Edomites, man, they're going to come up and try to bring all types of false accusations against us, in this time. They're going to try to say that we're militant, that we're a threat, we're terrorists, and they try to link us to different Islamic groups or terrorist groups, and what have we done? Okay, we're not the ones that are out there rape, robbing, and pillaging and destroying life here on the planet Earth, man. Okay, we simply go out week in and week out, and we prophesy what's according to the scriptures, man, which is the downfall of the wicked kingdom, man. Babylon, also known as America, man. Okay, and we do this because we're called to do it. All right. And we're not out here, doing all these wrong things that the self-proclaimed white man is actually making it seem like we're doing. Okay? Verse 20, "For they speak not peace, but they devise deceitful matters against them that are quiet in the land." All right? If you look at Jakes, man, if you look at so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, they're not the ones out here causing all kinds of chaos, man. We're quiet in the land. We go to work, we do what we're supposed to do, and we go home, man. Okay? Most of the times, you got wicked Jake that's out there doing, simple things. But then at the end of the day, who's the one that's out there doing the bloodshed and the slaughtering? All right, and the stealing of men's children and of young children and taking over and spoiling nations. That's Esau, man. The Edomites, man. Okay, and they're the ones that continuously slander and point the finger at the innocent, man. Okay, they've been doing this ever since the beginning. Even if you go back to World War II and you look at the propaganda of the Amalekite, man. Okay, they control all the media, they control all the banks, they control all of the assets, or the not necessarily the assets, which is true too, but they control all of the media, the devices where you get your news from, man. The radio stations and all that other stuff. So if you're constantly reading or watching and listening to, lies, then you're gonna constantly think that, they're gonna bash people that are innocent. Okay, look how they did the Germans. Okay, they did the Germans very, very bad like that. Put them all out there, made a whole bunch of lies against them. Then in the 60s, 50s, 70s, they did that to the so-called Judites, man. The so-called blacks. All right, bashing us, putting us in there, saying that we were this and that. All things that which weren't true. Okay. I'm going to continue. This is verse 20. For they speak not peace, but they devise deceitful matters against them that are quiet in the land. Yea, they open their mouth wide against me and say, aha, aha, our eye hath seen it. Just like this whole black ordeal that they keep painting on us. First and foremost, we never labeled ourselves as black. Okay, there's no such thing as a black Hebrew Israelite. That what kind of madness is that? Okay, the Hebrew Israelites are come in many shapes, forms, and colors, man. All right, so that's off. Okay, and they continuously try to slander and bring false accusations against us by bearing false witness, and the Lord will utterly destroy them off the face of the planet. One reason because of that. Okay. And they keep trying to paint it on us and demonize us with this whole, terroristic threat. And don't be surprised if we're persecuted for this, man, for our righteousness' sake. Okay. This is verse 22. It says, this has the Lord seen. O Lord Yahweh, keep not silent. O Lord, be not far from me. Stir up thyself and awake to my judgment, even unto my cause, my God and my Lord. Judge me, O Lord my God, according to thy righteousness, and let them not rejoice over me. Okay? Let them not say in their hearts, so we would have it. Let them not say, we would have swallowed him up. Let them be ashamed and brought to confusion together that rejoice at mine hurt. Let them be clothed with shame and dishonor that magnify themselves against me. Okay, and that's exactly what's going to happen, man. And that's how we feel, and that's how we should feel according to the Spirit, man. Because they come up against us and they put out lies and spread lies and deceits, man, against the children, the men of the Lord, man. Okay, and we've seen this and we've prepared ourselves for this, man, because we knew it was written aforetime for our learning, and we see it week in and week out, man. They're constantly pointing the finger, constantly blaming, constantly trying to make themselves look as if there's no blood on their hands, like they're clean, but in reality they're the man of sin. Okay, guilty as charged. All right. And that's what's going to happen, man. That's what's going to happen. Every single time that they come out, they're going to talk that noise and they're going to say things that are not true. But the Lord has a big plan for you guys, man. You Edomites, the Lord has something that he's going to do to you. Real talk. All right. Got another precept. This is Psalms chapter 5 and 6. All right. And it says, thou shalt destroy them that speak leasing. Now, that's a interesting word that I'm going to go into the interlinear on and get some better edification on. I want to point this out. Okay. That word leasing in the Hebrew.
Strong's H3577. Kazav. Kazav.
All right. And, you know, if you really think about it, when you hear the word leasing, you think of it in the terms of, you know, a car or possessing of a house or something like that. In reality, when you think of it, leasing, it makes it look like you own this thing, but in reality, you really don't. So that's a lie in itself. Okay. So the outline of the word, the outline of the biblical usage word here is leasing means it's simply a lie, untruth, falsehood, deceptive thing. And that's you Edomites, man. That's what you're known for. Lying. Liar. Big as day. Okay. But see, for you brothers, you Achion, man, don't fret. All right. Don't let this sway you, and don't be astonished by this thing, man, because, you know, this was written and the Lord got us. Okay. And this is our rest right here. This is our comfort. Okay. And I'm pretty much going to end with this precept right here, because it's going to be the point. This is Matthew chapter 5, verse 10. And it reads, "Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." All right. Are we not being persecuted? Are we not getting blamed for things that we're not doing? Have brothers been thrown in jail? Huh? Absolutely, man. Brothers getting investigated, you know, by different authorities, you know, all behind doing the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, which is coming out and feeding the flock, edifying our people, man. Okay. Verse 11 says, "Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake." Okay. And that's happening right now. Verse 12, "Rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you." You know, absolutely. And so you brothers, man, you continue to do the work and the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Continue to push, man, and keep the faith, because these things are happening right before our very eyes. These prophecies are coming to pass right now. This is it. Okay. So this should be a big, super big faith booster for you, but that you are a part of these things. All right. So with that, I hope this lesson's been edifying. And until next time, I'm going to say call hello, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakar Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful and humble elect. Shalom.